What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nyasha and this is Make Up a Difference. So welcome to another playlist, 101 steps to flawless makeup. So today we are focusing on eyebrows, and let's get into it. We are in 2023. Eyebrows have definitely changed over the years. I have also another video on how I changed my eyebrows, my eyebrow tutorial, but I've also changed it. It just keeps changing. But we're going to talk about the basic way on doing your brows and just knowing what works for you. It's always good to try things here and there, but it's important to know how your face looks and how it can shape your face. So this is a more in detail eyebrow tutorial. I'm gonna put a brow chart here, and I'm also gonna link it down the box. If you do not know, first steps when it comes to doing your brows is just knowing which angles where you want your arch is, or where to start and when to end. So that's the chart I will be putting on here and also linking down below. So once you've got that figured out, you know how to do it, you know how to place it. You're gonna first lay your brows down so they don't budge. Use Got to Be Glued. They now also sell like a mascara one, Got to Be Glued for brows, but I just use a hair one because it's just the same thing. There's also brow wax, also brow glue, and those are the things that you use on your eyebrows to just set them in place so they don't budge, so they don't move. So the next step you want to do is now mark where you are going to start from this point and where your arch will be and where it will end. So this is things that you just take your time on doing. You don't rush, especially if you're a beginner, especially if you don't know how to go about it, basically. So you might be a person that likes thin brows, you might be a person that like bushy brows, medium brows. Those things are very important to know, and then you stick to it, or you want to flip it and change it. I'm definitely different because sometimes I want a very defined brow, sometimes I like a fluffy brow. So once you know what type of brows you like and what type of brows that suit your face, now you are going to draw your brows, and we're going to talk about the things that you're going to be using to do your brows. There's eyeshadow, there's gel, there's pencil, there's powder. Now even there's stamps. If you don't know, there's a stamp where a stencil where you put your brow, like you place it on your brow. These are for people with probably alopecia and they're not so good to draw the brows. And then there's also stickers where you can just stick it on a brow, and I think those are very good. The people that invented those were geniuses to provide for those with other, especially if you got thin brows and whatnot, or you don't have any eyebrow hair at all. I like to use a pencil because I feel like with the pencil I've got more control. I've tried using the gel. It doesn't really work for me the way I want. That's why this is like a personal thing. I've tried an eyeshadow thing, it doesn't work. But this is so important to know what works for you, because at the end of the day, it's your brows, they're on your face, and you want to make things easy for you. So I like to do feather strokes at the start of my brow application, and then I will do a line to map out how I want my brow to look like. And then from there, because my brows are set, I'm just filling in places because I do have a lot of eyebrow hair, the little gaps in places. If you don't, however, you have to know how you can maneuver or do it, if you're going to do it in a stroke motion or if you're going to just use line motion. But remember not to be too harsh when you're doing your brows, because then they can look too dark and unnatural. So I like to go in with something that's like a darker brown, or if I use black, I am using something that's like I'm using it in a very light hand. If you have blonde hair, you go for something light brown. If you have dark brown hair, you go for a brownie, or if you like dark brown. It's totally up to you. So I feel like that's what I do. Now when I finish doing my brows and I feel like they look good, they're looking sharp, they're looking how I want them to be on that day, because clearly when I do my brows they change every single day. It's important to know the brushes to use to neaten underneath your brows, and also if you've made mistakes, this is so helpful to neaten your brows. So on top I like to use the same skin tone foundation or concealer to just neaten that up. It needs to be light, because when you put something light underneath the dark place, it's gonna bring out whatever is dark. So that's what I like to do. And then I have nice neat brows. So let's say you've got little hairs that are still underneath. When you put concealer or foundation, you know, that's just gonna get rid of it and you get a nice perfect neat brow. And then obviously after this, some people go in with a seal, but I feel like the first prep to do my brows is like a seal already, because my eyebrows are not gonna budge. I can try to like, it's not going anywhere. And I feel like that you might need to know, basically just stick with what works for you. It's good to follow trends, it's good to follow the train, but stick to what you know and stick to what you like and what suits your face. And that's just about it, because at the end of the day, it's your brows, it's your face, it's how it looks on you. It's good to follow, but stick to what works for you. There's no wrong way or right way of doing brows, and have fun once you are at it. I hope this video was very helpful and you're enjoying this beginner friendly playlist I am doing, and we will be talking about foundation on the next video. So please stay tuned, please like and comment, and if you've got any more pointers that I might have forgotten to say in the video, please do leave. I am open, whether it's good, whether it's bad, I don't mind. And thank you guys for watching. Bye guys.